to find myself first. Rhythm of worship was just a first phase to say, I'm here, and this is what I want to do, this is what I am to do, and it was born. And it received nominations from Credible Award, and it even got one award from Ngomas and all that. But you know what? It was just to say, for me, it felt like it was God saying, you are ready now. Now you can do something about it. And then the reason why I didn't allow it then, it was because we were not ready. Now that I see that you are ready, receive this, and this is what is going to happen. And I'm going to be with you. And so for me, it felt like that.
I'm just thinking now, having worked on a first album, stepping into a second album, and now you've set the tone. You've kind of told us that you've knocked on the door, we opened, now we've seen your face. We're wondering what you're bringing us next. Truth be told, what is this truth that you're telling us in this brand new offering? And maybe also just to add, sound-wise, is there a difference? Is there growth? I mean, from 2013 to 2017 is a long time. And as musos, we grow in experience, and our voice range increases, our taste and our ears grow. What do you have to offer in this one?
Okay, with this one, let me start with the truth be told. I was a learner then. I didn't know anything much about music. I knew I could sing everything and all that. But you know what? Because I'm a, what do you call? I have a learning spirit and a teachable spirit. Yeah, I'm very teachable. I always tell myself, you know what? Because I don't know, I need to listen so that I'll know. I always have that space in my heart. No matter how much a person sounds dumb to somebody, but to me, they might sound wise because I might learn something, a thing or two from that person. So, I don't know if Siangoba is here, but if he's not, then you'll tell him. Usiangoba Mtetwa. When we did Rhythm of Worship, he would tell me, okay, don't go there, go there. Don't take that, don't take that tone, take this one, don't do this, do that. So for me, I was like, at first I was intimidated, but then I was like, you know what, if I want to grow musically, I need to listen and be taught. And that's how good he was. And then I went home, I sat down, I started to Google the right things, You Google the things, you find and surround yourself with the people that are in the music industry, people who knows. Sometimes it's good to admit that you don't know and surround yourself with people you believe that they can take you to the next level. And for me, it worked for me, So, and it has been amazing. And with Truth Be Told is an album that is released where I found myself and my voice and everything, and the songs that are written there are mostly about my life journey with God, with my Father. I've experienced God in my own space with no audience, without anyone seeing what God has done in my life, but it's mostly about who I am and what I see and the things that inspires me around my life, even the personalities that I meet, but most importantly, it is linked to the Word of God. It is linked to how I view God and how I wish people would see my Father.
Gospel music is I guess it's growing a bit in South Africa, where people are a little bit more open to something that sounds different. So that doesn't acid call us, it's not the traditional set. And you're doing that big time. You like super alternative when it comes to what people usually expect when you come into the gospel genre. Working with Bega on this one, what was that experience like? Most people know him as a bass player, as a musician in his own capacity. I'm surprised. I'm like, yo, why didn't you produce my album? Where is he? What was that like for you?
Hey, people don't know, Bega is a brilliant producer, brilliant musician. He's very intelligent. I don't know, I don't want to sound like I sing too much praises, but he actually is that good, He doesn't intimidate. You know how us musicians get intimidated easily? Really quickly. But you know what? He was so patient, like, okay, let's try another version and see what happens. And you know what? He produced the music with the help of my husband, Tulani Mgomezulu, of course. But you know what? I've worked with the best team. I'm a perfectionist. I really would love to see things being perfect, though it always goes beyond my control. But you know what? I'm happy with what we've produced. I'm happy with what he's done. And we're still going to do a lot of work with him. And you know, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. He's an amazing artist. And I'm sure you'll love his new album that's coming.
Oh, you see the plug in there. All right, we're looking forward to that. But you have a new show that's happening quite soon, right here actually. Tell us a little bit about that. I'm excited to hear it. What's going to be happening?
Okay, this is something new. Remember I told that I'm a gap filler. So I believe in finding a gap and fill it and see, okay, what's missing here? Okay, let's see what we can do about this situation. So for this show, it's something that hasn't been done before. We've searched